to the house that Rodney built. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So it's tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. You got to do it again.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense falls on the ball. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll start this drive firing. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. And he cruises his way. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Snares it outside. It's Gilbert. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that play right there really shows you the trust between the quarterback and his wide receiver. They've obviously worked for...
Intercepted. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not... All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Carr. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And the defense did a really good job playing both plays. Slow playing the pass, coming up playing the run, doing a good job getting them on the ground. Now forcing the 4th down, decision time.
Fast motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Notre Dame right back to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return. Here comes the offense on first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got him downfield. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Here come the Irish back on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And here comes the offense on second down. Unleashes one. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Throws to the wideout. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Carr. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. They'll run the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
29 Philly, 2-9
Touch pass on the run. And he will take it in. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action offered, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and just spread me out and make me defend so many things.
And they got him for the sack. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. The quick out. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A first down for the offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. It's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Blasted as he lets it go. And that is interception number. Offense set on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going to let it fly. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown! Line gets set, 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Time to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he's brought down. Notre Dame lines up quickly. To the air, it's Carr. Looking deep. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Finds him out of the backfield. Oh, gave the defender the business. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. They want to just keep throwing it. Trying to get behind the defense. Grabs it inside the 10. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. He's going to fire deep. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they capitalized not only on the pick. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly, looking for a deep man. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Oh, man, thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage. So wave off the turnover, give up the yardage. It'll be 1st down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Inside the 40. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. It'll be second down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense burned. And final timeout of the half. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has been just